Hi everyone in the comments as well. Sorry, I am running a little bit late. We had a little child that would not go to sleep. So I was like, will I go to sleep? I was like, please go to sleep so I can get this done on time. But everything is all good to go now. I'm just ready to switch on the match now. Absolutely nervous as hell. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's all right. I'm going to quickly go through a little bit of your comments now. This webcam makes me look like I've got no lips. So please just ignore that if you can. Because I am on my laptop. Just give me 2 seconds whilst I find this match, because I'm watching it on the BT Sport app on my TV, because the channel, due to the weather up here, is like a nightmare. It just keeps going off, so I'm just going to try the app because that should work. So let's go. I'm really super nervous. Prince Teddy has very kindly put in the teams here. So Liverpool is Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Henderson, Fabinho, Salah, Jota and Mane. Obviously Tsimikas has come in for Robbo, and Fabinho has come back from, I think, injury. Him and Thiago being injured, they were back in training. So Fabinho has come back into that midfield there for, is it Henderson playing? Yeah, so it must be for Jones or whoever it is. Oh no, it'll be for Naby Keita, isn't it? Because he's injured. So that is the Liverpool starting 11. And then the Atleti starting 11, which are basically predicted because it's kind of the only starting 11 that we could have due to the injuries and the suspensions of Griezmann and Savic. So it is Oblak, Jimenez, Hermoso, Felipe at the back, Trippier, Carrasco, Koke, De Paul, Suarez, Felix and Correa. So I am super happy with that lineup. I think it's the only lineup that we could have possibly had, because, as I said, there's a couple of injuries defensively. Obviously, Savic is missing, so we can't play a back four. And Griezmann's obviously suspended from the last game. Lamar, Llorente, and Kondogbia are also all injured as well. Okay, I've got the match on now. Let's go through a couple of your comments quickly before kickoff. As always, guys, I do a little bit of a disclaimer at the beginning of the videos, and that is that I will be behind, probably because the app on the TV rather than the channel is behind on BT. I can't help that, unfortunately, because, as I said, it is torrential rain in the northeast currently, and for some reason, because I live in the countryside, my sorry, I'm going to wobble you a little bit because I'm just moving you. Moving you, like I'm actually moving you, but yeah, because I live in the countryside, the signal is actually horrendous and it just keeps going like off and on all the time on Sky. So I've got that up on my TV because that will not fail me. It never has in the past. Watching me say that now, and it will fail me. Renee says Luis Suarez is back at Anfield. Yes, he is. He is back. Obviously, when he played for Barcelona. I think he played at Anfield as well. But yeah, here we go. The teams are just coming out now. We are wearing obviously our third kit, which is meant for the Champions League and competitions and things like that. It'll be for the Copa del Rey and things like that as well. Hossam's in the comments already. We've done a couple of spaces over the last few days, and please go and check out his content if you can. It is Liverpool, but it's also like all the Premier League teams and even European football. And he says, you're going down, Kendall. Love from Hossam. Good luck. Yeah, it should be a good game, and I'm hoping for a good game, because it normally is between our two sides. So I don't know whether to say this because it might be like a jinx or like a bad omen, but I haven't got my Lucky Torres shirt on, which I normally wear for like games like this, but I wore this one because I haven't worn it yet. I have worn it in the past, but I mean, I haven't worn it yet for a Champions League game, so I'm going to wear it and hopefully it is a good look. If it's not and we lose, I'm going to blame that, and it's because I haven't worn my Torres shirt, but people sick of seeing me in it because it's my favourite. Good luck against Liverpool. Thank you. Shout out Belvy as well in the comments. King Tony, big up Kendall, big up you. Evening kind of looking great. Liverpool to win 2-0. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. But as Ryan says, vamos Atleti, vamos, let's go, or vamos, if you want to say it in the Spanish way. Villa Boys, hi Kendall, hello. And go and check out Doug's channel as well if you can. Yeah, and Teddy says he's watching it from the app as well. Yeah, it's just easier because it doesn't because obviously the internet doesn't necessarily fail. So the teams are just shown now. So again, as I've said, I will be behind. I did tell a couple of people off for giving me the scores in the Newcastle game, but you're more than welcome to. I will just know not to kind of look at the comments, if you will. Daniel says just popping in to say hi because he is at work. Remember, people like the stream, sub to the channel and share it out. Yes, please, if you can. It always helps me. Algorithms and likes at the moment are super important. So please, 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 if you can, like the video and sub to the channel, even if you don't watch my shit. So yeah. I bet you made up with the takeover. Yeah, I'm super made up, but at the moment it's just another clown. It's just being run like clowns still. So there's nothing we can really do at the moment. Obviously, you will have seen the Emery situation of the last few days, and it just was utterly stupid, to be honest. But yeah, never mind. Hi, Cal, it's Diwali tomorrow, and Leicester are playing for the Europa League. Well, I'm not sure what the specific greeting is, but happy Diwali. That's a light festival, isn't it? I think we used to do it in school. So happy Diwali. Sorry if that's not the right thing to say. You know how you say like Eid Mubarak and stuff. Sorry if that's not the right thing to say, but anyways, happy Diwali. Didn't know you were an Atletico fan. Yes, I wouldn't necessarily say a fan, but I have followed them since 2004. So there you go. If you didn't know that now, you do. Ox is starting, yeah, but actually Oxlade-Chamberlain had I'm sure when we played you guys last year, he had an unbelievable game. I'm sure he did. Shout out Kyle as well. Let's go. Yes, let's go. I'm so nervous because it helps that team, the Porto and AC Milan game was a draw. That super helps because obviously we're not as focused on specifically getting 3 points. The 3 points is important, but we can kind of slyly get away with a draw now. But we really necessarily need the 3 points. The game has just kicked off. I'm so nervous because the last time I came here, obviously everyone knows what happened, and we won. And Llorente called his dog Anfield and stuff like that, but I'm really concerned at this point in time to see what happens. Dinesh says he's a Liverpool fan, and if we win, we qualify as group winners. Yep. Actually, if you draw as well, you are practically through as well. I think mathematically you are through. Oh, Atletico on the ball. Awful pass. Absolutely horrific pass. Really bad pass. Anyways. So we have come out of the starting blocks immediately, which I'm really surprised at because we normally don't do that. We sit back for about 10 minutes, see where the game's going. That's kind of what the Simeone style is. Oh, we're on the ball, but that was a really bad pass again. So Alisson's got the ball now. Yeah, as I say, we normally sit back a little bit, let's see where the game's flowing, see if Liverpool are going to be intense, whether they're sitting back, and then we go for it that way. We've just literally immediately come out of the starting blocks, and Hermoso's given away a foul already. As I always say, anyone who follows me on social media, I think Hermoso is an absolute and utter liability, and if I was Atleti, I'll be looking at a centre-back seriously in the summer, but here we are. Never mind. Yeah, and as Doug says, the Milan Porto draws helped out. Yes, it has massively because we're not as worried. I mean, I know we're behind Porto currently, but it just means we're not as focused specifically on getting the 3 points in this game. A draw would help. The 3 points would help hugely. And I want the 3 points, but it's just not a much of a necessity right now. James says, come on, Madrid. Yes, Alba Atleti. Glad we're not getting Emery. Why are you glad? I'm not. I'm very upset about it, actually. I mean, it wasn't my first choice, but I think it would have been a great coup for us. But, it's giving Champions League football up for maybe Championship next year. So I don't blame him. Apparently that's not the reason why he stopped it, though. It was because of, he didn't see the vision of the club, and apparently the owners didn't have a great vision and things like that. And Teddy says he's jealous of Newcastle as an Arsenal fan. There's no reason to be jealous quite yet. It will take probably about 5 years for you to be jealous, if I'm going to be realistic. That's Trippier now taking a throw-in. I didn't like this kit. Oh, it's gone out again for another throw-in. I didn't like the kit that Atleti are playing in right now when it first originally came out. I wasn't over the moon with it, but the more I see it worn, I really do like it. And Newcastle and Atleti both have sky blue third kits this season. So, okay, Trippier's throwing there. Giles on the ball. Giles got gloves on. Is it that cold? And well, I suppose it is freezing now, isn't it? Like, oh, Alisson's just came out of his box and just done the most ridiculous ball forward. Okay, we're on the ball again now. It's my phone off because I have notifications on for like Atleti and Newcastle, so I'm trying not to look at it because sometimes it comes with like goal or golazo or whatever. Did you want Emery? Yes, I did want Emery. As I say, it wasn't my first choice, but that is a foul all day long on Rodrigo de Paul from Henderson there. Yeah, all day long, that's a foul. Has it been given? Yes, it has. And Atleti on the attack again. Oh, it's a ball. Oh, I don't mind it. Oh. Okay, straight to Alisson. Felix had a chance. Great play. That's it. Just literally intensity. That's what I wanted. We needed to come out of the start and blocks like immediately. That's what I wanted. So I'm happy I'm happy about the start so far. Yes, the Valley. Are you scared of Liverpool players? Yeah, I am scared because normally, like in La Liga, like Van Dijk is quite a different defender to what you normally come up against. Who just put that ball forward? What a great ball that was. Who's number 15 for Liverpool? Anyways, just in the middle of the park at the moment, Liverpool still got the ball. I'm an Atletico fan. As I've said before, it's hard to explain. I'm not necessarily a fan, but I do follow. I'm a Newcastle fan, but I do follow Atleti, and I have done since 2004 as well. Ten Hag would be ideal for you. I would love Ten Hag. Oh, Liverpool were just on the attack there, but we've intercepted. Mane is just absolutely... Who is that? Anyways, yeah, Ten Hag would be ideal for us, and we have spoken to Overmars about becoming director of football. So if Overmars could bring Ten Hag in the summer, I wouldn't even necessarily mind sticking with Eddie Howe for now. But it all just completely depends on where we're at in the summer. If we stay up or if we don't, it's like so dependent on that right now. So don't like Atletico manager Simeone total knob. He's not a knob, he's a shit house, I would say. That's just his personality. A lot of South American managers are like that. It's just his personality and how he is as like a manager, I guess, like a Jose Mourinho type. The balls went out for a goal kick, so this is Oblak's goal kick now. But yeah, that's just how he is, and he does explain it. You know, Klopp was really upset apparently about the handshake. Or the lack of a handshake after the game at the Wanda, but it is Simeone since the pandemic started. He has not shook hands with managers, and he has said that he would much prefer Atleti on the attack again now. Oh, it's not a great ball. Suarez went down there, but it wasn't given as a penalty or anything like that. Yeah, Simeone has said that he would much prefer to meet up post-game, like after the emotions have lessened a little bit, because he doesn't believe in like heightened emotions and things like that. And in Spain, like the chivalry and stuff's a lot different. This is Liverpool on the attack now. Well pressured by Hermoso. The ball's... Oh, who's down there? Oh, Trippier's down from a foul by Tsimikas. But yeah, he prefers like just not have heightened emotions and things like that, which is fair enough. But obviously, Klopp knows that now, so they probably won't shake hands. If Simeone wins, he might try and go shake his hand, and then that'll be funny. If Klopp started walking away, I would actually laugh a lot. To be fair, Arteta hasn't lost a single Champions League game. That's because he hasn't been in the Champions League. I see what you're doing there, though. Oxlade-Chamberlain number 15. Yeah, he seems to always do well against Atleti for some reason. Hey Kendall, hey. Shout out to you. And if I'm Leicester fan, I would Atletico Madrid fan 100%. Yeah, I love Atleti. I do love just love everything the club's about, and it's always about, you know, like courage and heart, and the fans are really good. I mean, there is a lot of unfortunate right wingers in the Atleti fan base. Not a lot, but there's a section of them that they're quite known for. That's a foul again. Is that Hermoso again? I think I'm just going to lose it. Yeah, it is. Fucking hell. Hermoso's got a yellow card in 7 minutes. This is what I mean. He's such a liability. I can't even stand to watch him. He does me head in. What a stupid idiot foul. He's literally gone across Mo Salah and hasn't even tried to play the ball whatsoever. He's an absolute liability. How the hell he's still a professional footballer is honestly like baffling to me. I genuinely don't know how he gets away with it. That's because we've got a centre-back crisis at the moment. If Savage was in, it wouldn't have even been a back three. It would have been a back four. And I don't trust him at left back neither, so I would have had Loddy there anyways. He has a bloody cheek, that's what I think. I've said it since last season. Trent has just took a corner there. We've cleared the ball, but it's gone straight back to Liverpool. And they've played it backwards. So back to Alisson. Yeah, I said it last season. There were certain games like we should have won last season, and Hermoso was just like the issue. I've said it loads and loads of times. Yet, like one now and again, he'll have a worldie and he'll score like a banging header. But other than that, he's just he doesn't even know how to tackle properly. He doesn't know how to foul, like like a tactical foul. He doesn't know anything like that. He's just like a big physical man at the back. Like he's just a big hard man. It's just no point. No point at all. And it used to work when we were like played a lot more defensively. That used to work. But now when you want the ball, you're dragging the game back for a foul every time. There's just no point. So Liverpool on the attack again. Okay, back to Atleti. Yes, that's good. Fabinho there, just got rid of it. For a Liverpool throw-in. It's so weird watching a game with no commentary. Like, it's actually so weird. I'm still never used to it when I do watch-alongs. Moses Hermoso, yeah. Hey, yes, I am behind. I am on 10 minutes right now. As I say, I'm watching it on the app. If you've obviously just joined, I'm watching it on the app, so I am a little bit behind. So yeah, so Atleti are on the attack again now. Oh, that's a bad ball. What is that ball? Oh, well recovered there. Oh, passing it backwards though. Carrasco now. Liverpool are pressuring us big time to pass it backwards. Great. Oh, I thought it was a great ball, but it was just Liverpool's ball there. And it is now being cleared. I think that is by Simicast there. Oh, Trippier's just headed the ball right to Liverpool. Okay, it's gone back to Oblak for a goal kick. I'm lost. Where am I at? Sorry, the comments always scroll at the bottom and then I get lost. Leipzig 1-0. Wow, against PSG. I really thought that PSG were just going to smash that game, but obviously it is still early doors. Oh, great from Korea there. Have a foul. Suarez needs to cross it. No. Well in by Matip. Stopped Suarez from crossing the ball. But it is a corner. To us. Hi Nippon. What do you take our manager Thomas Frank? Even though he is failing at the moment, he's still a good manager. I don't think he's failing at all. I don't think he's failing. You can't expect much in your first promoted season. I think you've started off absolutely brilliantly, and I would absolutely take Thomas Frank. Not for a long time, but I would take him for now. Hey Mo, shout out Mo. I have just seen one of your comments anyways, haven't I? Yeah. Big up Kendall, big up to you Nippon as well. So an Athletic corner. Sorry if I'm like repeating stuff you're already watching on the TV. Oh, what is that? What is that from Korea? Did anyone just see that? Absolutely embarrassing. Was it a cross? Was it a pass? Was it a shot? Oh my days. That is awful. Awful behaviour. Betis is a team to support. Well, we beat Betis at the weekend, so no. Although I like Betis. I do like Real Betis, and I like Real Betis' kits as well. Good evening to Mans as well. Good evening, you. Mario Hermoso is a walking red card. Yes, he is. And that is a great challenge from Felipe, who I don't even like. Great challenge to deny Liverpool there from Felipe. Okay, so we're back to the back again. Athletic. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry if anyone's got headphones in. Oh, this up really loud. Honestly, Trippier has passed the ball at Liverpool about 4 times now. I find if Trippier doesn't have... Oh, that's Liverpool. 1-0. Trippier's fault, went straight back to Liverpool. Great header from Jota. Great header. Career with a Dan James brain. Yeah. Let me see as he turned off BT for my commentary, but yeah. Not good. Who scored more goals for Atletico, Suarez or Griezmann? I would expect Griezmann because he was there longer beforehand. But if you're on about this season, I'm not sure actually. I think Griezmann's only got one, so it must be Suarez in the league. Great goal, yeah, it was a great goal, but it was Trippier's fault for passing back to Liverpool and it just went straight through, so that's his idiot fault. And the problem is in our squad right now, Llorente is our other wing-back option, or there's like Vasalco, who like Simeone doesn't really necessarily like. So I don't even know who we really put at right back. If that's the case, he's had a really bad game. He looks like he's blown as well, so I don't know if he's injured or fully fit. He got like knocked by Simicast in the first like 10 minutes and he just hasn't looked the same since. Absolutely embarrassing. Hello, shout out you. Do you think Newcastle will stay up? Depends on what happens, honestly. If we get a manager in soon, yes. Oh! The passing is absolutely embarrassing from a bunch of grown men. Honestly, this passing is absolutely embarrassing. I can't even be out of it. So embarrassing. Mane's got a yellow card now. This referee I normally quite like in European games. Oh, Jordan Henderson, shut your friggin' mac and mouth up. He's got a yellow card. Move on. Absolutely embarrassing, mate. Hermoso. Come on, you should be cheering for the British teams. Listen, I hate that mentality. I think it's like an old person mentality. Not old person, but like my not me dad necessarily, but like my granddad, God rest his soul. He would always say, like, he'll watch European teams, and because we're not in Europe, oh my God, we've passed again to Liverpool. Oh, I can't be arsed with this passing. And we've just like crumbled. We've absolutely crumbled since Trippier did that horrible pass. Corky has just fouled Jota. Oh, Jesus, Lord above. We're like kings at coming back from being down, but like that's just not right. Oh, look at little Jota there, the little weakling. Mate, European games make me hate teams so bad I can't even explain. But yeah, that mentality I support English teams, like my granddad's generation, he always would support like any English team that was in Europe and stuff, because obviously Newcastle weren't in Europe and he was a massive Newcastle fan. So yeah, I always laugh at that. Trippier stopped Jota from getting the cross in there, but it's probably gone for a corner. Has it? Yeah. Simicast going to take this corner. Teddy says he always wants British teams to lose. Yeah, if it's not mine, so do I. I always want the English teams to lose. Like, if Liverpool play, I want them to lose all the time. Unless it's like against like Real Madrid, and then I don't care. Okay, corner went straight to Oblak there. Right, let's go. More intense. Come on. Stop passing to Liverpool. Oh, fuck me, honestly. So I really apologise for the swearing as well. I don't. If anyone watches these, I don't really swear that much. It's not very often I swear, but just football is like the one thing that makes me just so mad. I just cannot explain. Mo says, what's going on with Atletico Madrid this season? Why are things going wrong? So basically, Llorente has been injured for quite a chunk of the season now, and our play was dictated through Llorente and Trippier on the right-hand side last season. Now we don't have that because Llorente has been injured. I don't think Trippier's head is in it anymore because he wanted to come back to the Premier League, as anyone knows. And I don't think, like, we don't have that relationship anymore, like, and it's just not as good. So when we signed DePaul and got rid of Saul, it meant that we were trying to play out from the midfield, so like box-to-box playing from the midfield, and with Rodrigo DePaul, he's really, really good at that. But it's our style of play has completely changed. And then obviously signing Griezmann just added a little bit more to like the attacking wars, because you don't know who's going to start. You know, there's Felix, there's Correa, there's Suarez. So it's changed a little bit just through the signings, through the injuries, things like that. We've had Savic missing for most of the season. Oh, another Liverpool chance gone to Oblak. Yeah, Savic is missing. He just came back against Betis at the weekend, but he's still suspended in the Champions League. So he's been missing. Jimenez is missing for half of the season. So there's just been like loads and loads of things added up, and it's just like, you know, everything kind of, Liverpool fans said that everything was going wrong for them last season. It's almost like that this season. And unfortunately, just refereeing in the games has become an issue, which I don't want to sound like tinfoil hat like Arsenal. Mo Salah's got the ball now. Clear it. God, 3 players to clear a ball. Oh, don't give a penalty away. I cannot be chewed. Honestly, Hermoso in the penalty box makes me ill. He makes us actually unwell, because I feel like he's just going to give something away. Right, clear it. Mane tried to pass it in their box, and we've just cleared it. Oh, back to them again. Jesus Christ. Are we going to clear a ball and actually go to an Atletico player? Are we actually? Oh, I'm sick and tired of this, mate. Absolutely sick and tired of this already. We're 19 minutes in. I'm absolutely sick. Jesus Christ. I think every time we pass the ball forward, it's gone to Liverpool. Every single time. Just unnecessary. We are desperate to win this game as well. We're not desperate, but we really, really need to win. At least a draw. How many Atletico Madrid kits have you? I haven't got that many, actually. I've got more. I've got loads and loads of football kits. I've got about 8 Atletico kits. So yeah, allow the Arsenal slander. It's just slander. Just last season when you were all kicking off about the referee and the VAR and stuff. It's kind of similar to Atleti this season, but just not as bad. How's Matheus Cunha been for Atletico? He hasn't really had that much of a start. He got his first goal at the weekend, the game before, which was really, really good. I actually genuinely thought he would start in this game because with the draw happening at Porto and AC Milan, obviously I know that the team was out before then, but I thought that he would maybe start this game just through kind of needing Suarez if we were down, because Cunha's not the person you really bring on if we're down. Oh, that's Liverpool again. 2-0. I'm not concerned simply because this happened last time at the Wanda, but we were at home. But that's embarrassing. Our defending's been utterly embarrassing. Suarez hasn't done anything, hasn't even touched the ball, I don't think. We've passed the ball to them every single time, and we absolutely deserve right now to be 2-0 down, 100% deserve it. But my prediction was wrong because I said 2-1. It was happening to Atleti. It was happening until then, but obviously it's gone 2. They've scored 2 goals now, so I'm not overly concerned right now because, as I said, this happened last time and we came back, but it's just like the way we've played is very embarrassing. It's just really embarrassing. That defending there is utterly disgusting. How you allow Mo Salah, Jota and Mane that much time on the ball is embarrassing. Seriously embarrassing. Suarez and Felipe shouting at each other. Oh, what is even the point? We're on the attack now. Oh, João Felix has just tried an overhead kick and it's just done fucking out. Just feel like you guys are missing Llorente and Jimenez. Yeah, Jimenez is playing right now. He's just recently come back. But yeah, we're definitely missing Llorente. He's probably my favourite player apart from João Felix in the team. Your team is letting me down. Yes, it is letting me down as well. Not for a bet or anything, but just in general. Oh my God, it was nearly 3-0. Like I said, too many meaty players in this Anfield, Kendall. Let's be real. I don't think there's meaty players in the squad. I think there's a couple. I think Jimenez and Felipe, who are defending, are meaty. Absolutely. I don't think anybody else on the pitch is meaty, in my opinion. and obviously it's Anfield, but we did it once before. Obviously we had Llorente then, and Saul ended up being the scorer. But yeah, All Blacks kicking off and just saying calm down, which we haven't done at all. We came out the blocks fine. There's one guy in the crowd just standing up going, Liverpool fan. Simeone's losing his head, which I don't blame him at all. Don't blame him for losing his head. But yeah, we are absolutely desperate to get a defender in. Actually, probably in January, because if we lose Savic, if we lose Jimenez, we're kind of at a loss, because we have to go at this back three that I absolutely hate. Does your parents support football? Yes. My dad is a massive Newcastle fan. My mum doesn't like football. She's not bothered. She keeps up to date with Newcastle and stuff. But yeah, my dad's a massive Newcastle fan, and he just loves football in general. He still plays, and he's like 55 years old. So yeah. Kendall, would you ever have someone else help you on watch-alongs? I would help Evenly. Gunnar would. To be honest, I just normally do them myself. I have been on other people's watch-alongs before, but like if I had a Liverpool fan on right now, like it just does my head in. Like I get rattled so easily, and I would just be like, "This is such in a mood," so I just do it myself. But I don't mind people hopping on. If anyone wants to hop on, ever, like they totally can. I'm not against that at all. Do you know what's painful? Supporting Atleti in Champions League or Spurs in Premier League? Yeah, both are not great. Obviously, I support Newcastle and Atleti, so you can understand this pain that I feel. I wonder if Suarez will celebrate if he scores. He didn't when he scored against Barcelona for Atleti a few weeks ago. He didn't celebrate. He just kind of went like that, because all the players were like surrounding him and stuff. And I think where it's in our box now, Liverpool just so hard to break down. Defending really, really, really well. It's going to have to be like a moment of utter brilliance for us to score here. Yes. Defending again really well. Mo Salah. Okay, just calm it down. Right, we've still got the ball. I love DePaul, and I think he's just a great passer of the ball. That really all rhymed. Oh, we passed it at them again! I shit you not, we passed it at them again. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do you have a season ticket with NFC? Yes, I do have a season ticket. It's in the Milburn stand. Can I say to know that Emery kindly turned down the tune? I will answer this question in a minute, but it's just Correa on the corner right now. Alisson just pushed that out. And now we are missing defensively. This is so frustrating to watch, because I know it's Liverpool and they're fantastic, but we're giving it away, if you know what I mean. Like the defending, just the general play is just embarrassing. Friggin' hell! Carrasco's having an absolute awful time. Awful time. Anyways, I said that Emery kindly turned down the tune. I rated him at Arsenal, giving way more time. We've still got the ball. There's no one there. We're trying to spread the ball in, if you know what I mean, instead of just shooting. We're passing the ball in the box. It's not going to work. There's 7 of them defending. It is not going to work. How many times do we have to try the same thing over and over? Insanity is trying the same thing over and over and getting the same results. This is exactly what's happening right now. Absolutely do my nutting, mate. Anyways, yeah, about Emery. I am gutted that Emery didn't come. I don't blame him at all. It's not his fault. I don't like the leaks from our side of the things. Oh, that's an awful pass from Trippier. He needs to come off. I don't care who comes on. He just needs to come off. He's had an absolutely horrible game so far. He has not done one thing of note. He's passed it to them. He's fouled. He's been fouled. I'm sick and tired of him actually already. He just needs to come off. I'd just put someone else on. Anywho, can I say no? Oh, I've just read that comment about Emery. Yeah, as I said, I don't blame him, but I am upset that he hasn't come, and now we've gone back to Eddie Howe, who we could have had 3 weeks ago. Suarez is getting booed every time he touches the ball. I think he should celebrate if he scores. If he's getting booed, I can't hear it, obviously, because I can't have the sound on the stream because it gets done for copyright on YouTube, so I can't have the sound. But if he's getting booed, then I absolutely want him to score. I just don't think he will, but I absolutely want him to score. Should get people like Saeed and Chanda. Yeah, Saeed is so busy at the moment. I'm really good friends with Saeed. He's so busy at the moment. And I always feel like, oh, look, the referee's telling Mane to get up. I love that from that referee. He's like, get up. No. He wants to move the game on. Fantastic behaviour. Yeah, and I always feel really awkward asking people to come on my channel. I don't know why. I always have felt like that. It's like a little bit of like a social anxiety thing. I don't mind going on other people's channel. It's like I just feel awkward. I don't know. I just like to do things on my own and stuff. Would you be happy if Eddie Howe became your next manager? As I say, it's not Eddie Howe I have an issue with because we were all calling from a few weeks ago. It's the fact that it's exactly that. It could have been done 3 weeks ago. We could have got him in the summer. He's been out of a job for over a year now. So we could have literally got him in at any point, and we decide to get him in when we are 19th in the table, 3 weeks without a manager, like no wins this season. It just doesn't make any sense, the timing, to me. And it's obviously because people have turned Newcastle down. Fonseca still seems to be really interested, but for some reason the owners like weren't happy with his interviews for whatever reason. I don't know, but yeah, it just seems like going from like Emery to Eddie Howe just seems a bit of a dip, which I understand because of where we're at the moment. But for me, it just should have been done weeks ago if he was going to be the candidate. So Liverpool have got the ball again. Simeone is going to be fuming. We've got the ball now. João Felix in midfield. Simeone is going to be really upset at the lack that. Oh my God, we've passed the ball to them again. How many times am I going to say that this stream? How many times am I going to say stop passing the ball to them? Oh my God. Suarez is getting in his head and it's just getting stupid now. Absolute joke. Pure joke. Don't even want to look at my stupid phone. So yeah, should have been done weeks ago. Do you miss Saul? Not at all. If I'm honest, we really don't miss Saul. He hasn't been a miss. He didn't do enough. Like, he played, but he didn't do enough for us to be of a miss because we signed DePaul in his place, so he's not a miss. Renee, I know you're saying chill, but like football is important to me and I get angry at the way we play and it's like embarrassing. So I'm sorry if you don't like that, but it's going to be like that for most of the stream. That's just how I am and how football makes a lot of people. So I just want Atletico to bag the Champions League. That's all I want. I don't know. I don't want much for my 15-year support. Is it too much to ask for? Yeah, I'm the same. 16 years for me as well. And obviously we haven't won the Champions League yet. I would love it to be under Simeone, and I know probably at the end of the season, depending on what happens, because La Liga is so competitive this year. Cholo is going to be under a little bit of pressure probably from the serious fans, you know, the top Roji Blancos. He's going to be under so much pressure. That's not a foul. Oh my God, does he give it? How are you finding the game though, Eunice? Like, how are you finding it? Because I'm like really struggling at the moment to watch this. It's so frustrating. We're absolutely like haphazard. There's just no structure whatsoever, which is unusual for a Simeone side in a tournament because he plays very pragmatic football. How are you finding this game? Because I'm actually getting like a little bit frustrated at it, and it's very stupid. Felipe is just like actually wiped out Mane for just zero reason. Like, he's just pushed him over for just no reason. What was the point in that? Utterly stupid. Thomas Mars, a huge miss for Atletico tonight, give Trent a really hard time. Yeah, he's injured, unfortunately. In fact, he got injured in that game against Liverpool, and he's got a thigh injury now. So, yeah, I'm sure it's a thigh injury. Silver on the ball. What is that pass? Oh, my God, João. We just can't pass the ball. It's actually embarrassing. We just cannot pass the ball whatsoever today. Just totally and utterly embarrassing. Guys, how bored must you honestly be to make fake accounts? Just absolutely, it's just boring behaviour. Like, it's just jobless behaviour. Thank God I turned Big D comment me off. This is way better. Wow, because I'm so angry and just pissed off at this whole situation. The new owners need to get rid of the league. It's pathetic. And honestly, I want Emery too, but Eddie Howe is a good backup. Yeah, the leagues just make us look amateur, and it's like, I know they haven't owned a football club before. There's going to be mistakes made before things go right, and I understand that more than anything. But it's like, you need to make sure that you're doing at least something to make yourselves look good. And right now, we've just made some horrendous decisions. That's offside. I know it's not. All Black's got it. They've made some really bad decisions, and they're just like dilly-dallying around, if that makes sense. And we actually don't have the luxury of time right now. You know, we are in a relegation battle this early in the season because I just can't see us where we're getting our wins from. When we didn't get a win till the 11th game, I believe, under Rafa Benitez in 2018-19, we played like 5 of the top 6. This time we haven't done that. We've played teams around us. We've played Wolves, we've played Watford, we've played Burnley, we've played Southampton. So it's like a serious worry that we can't get results from the teams around us. I just don't know when the next win's going to... I'm saying the next win. I don't know when the first win's going to come from. Anyways, Liverpool's got the ball again now. I don't even... Trippier, that ball's giving me anxiety at the moment. The only one who's done anything of note today is Rodrigo de Paul. Everyone else has just been a total embarrassment, and Salah's got the ball again. Great, this is 3-0 this. Do I look at my phone? Okay, it's not 3-0. Funnily enough, right, I just got a message there saying, I'm putting my house on your boy Hermoso getting a red card this game. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. This is how people know that I don't like Hermoso. This is how much people know. I'm obviously clearly very vocal about it. So I'm contemplating on turning this game off. Honestly, it's just so hard. It's super hard. It's actually, as I said, it's just so frustrating. Like nothing, we're not doing anything right at all. We keep passing the ball away. We're not getting the ball like far enough ahead. Suarez is just off game. I don't know honestly what's going on. I really wanted like João to shine as well, and it's just not happening. It's just totally embarrassing. Anyways, oh God, we've passed the ball again to them. It's just... Oh, it's just an embarrassment. Absolutely utter embarrassment. Hope you're good, Kate. I'm good. I hope you are too as well. How's that concerned over here? Yeah, it's just sad, isn't it? Like going onto a channel and just making fake accounts, just embarrassing, isn't it? Happy we're winning, but have to let Lisa. Yeah, obviously at Brighton at the weekend against us as well. I do get what you mean, but these are just outweighing us by a country mile tonight. Oh my God, another free kick that's gone to Liverpool. Honestly, if we can complete a pass today, I will be shocked. I'll be next level. Oh, that's another foul on Mane. Fucking Jesus Christ. Felipe again. Right now, everyone just put a bet on Atletico getting a red card. Please, because it's about to happen. Has anyone just seen that? He just booted Mane in the back of the legs for no reason. You're a professional footballer. Why are you doing that? You don't have to do that. It's so embarrassing. Honestly, if that's a red card, he deserves it. He honestly deserves every single thing that's coming his way. The absolute idiot. Yeah, red card. He deserves it. Absolutely, utterly embarrassing behaviour from a defender who is 30 years old. Stupid idiot. Absolutely embarrassing. I miss our 14 and 16 Champions League one. Yeah, imagine. God, we actually got finals. Why do you think it is so, Eunice? Like, why do you think we're crashing in Europe? Because we haven't had a good European run for a few years now, like in the Champions League. I mean, since, 5 years ago? I don't understand. Jordan White, you're getting blocked as well because you just keep spamming and putting stupid things in the chat. Yeah, too many serious fouls. It's embarrassing. He deserves to be sent off. I'm not even mad about it. I'm not honestly mad about that red card. He utterly deserves that. The absolute stupid idiot. Sorry, I'm just tweeting us. That's all good. Shout out Habib as well. This has been coming. Yeah, as I said, just put your money on. Put your money on getting a red card because it's absolutely, utterly embarrassing. It was a pathetic challenge. Oh, now we're all just getting yellow cards all over the court. Corke's got a yellow card. Suarez has got a yellow card. It's just totally embarrassing. We deserve like every single bit of this defeat. We've just done nothing apart from give idiot fouls away. Absolutely pathetic. What's Corke? Why has Corke got a yellow card? What, for moaning at the referee? I normally like this referee now. I do think he controls the game quite well. So I'm not mad, but there's just no need for it because now there's like 5 players on a yellow card and it's absolutely pathetic. Just utterly pathetic. No Nippon has actually been Felipe, but I wouldn't be surprised if him also got sent off also as we go along, to be honest. Shout out everyone watching at the moment. There's 45 of you. Please like the stream if you can and sub if you already haven't. Was that a red card for you? Hi Ravi, shout out you as well. Yes, it was a red card for Felipe. Absolutely, totally embarrassing. I'm actually really sick and tired, to be honest. Have I jinxed it by this shirt? I have, haven't I? If anyone doesn't know, I'll let you into a little thing about me that people might not know. So I have OCD, and one of my OCD triggers is negative, intrusive thoughts. So I always think, this is why I say things like this, right? Because I always think that if I think something negative, it's going to happen. So I feel like now, because I'll actually not see because of it, right? I will think that because I've wore the shirt and I haven't worn my Lucky Torres shirt, that we've lost, and it'll do your head in. I should have even worn it for that reason, but it's just like, oh, I just, yeah. But anyway, that's something about me that you didn't already know. So yeah. I don't even know. Kind of just doesn't make sense. We've got so much quality and can't see it progress. Yeah, it's frustrating, and it's frustrating for Simeone as well because it's the last thing he needs. The last thing he needs is a Champions League. And he would have like practically completed most of the cups. But we just cannot get a run in the Champions League at all for some reason. Obviously, it was like Man City till last season when they got to the final. We overthink things. We're normally so well drilled, and when it comes to Europe, Simeone loves the pragmatic, systematic football. And for some reason, like the last few seasons, we just have not done well. I know last season against Chelsea, we like so many players had COVID, and like João Felix had just come back from COVID and things like that. But tonight, apart from like Llorente missing and Savage, there's not really any excuse because everyone's pretty much there, and Griezmann is only loan, so it's not like anything like that. It's just really, really, really embarrassing. Kev says is a football manager and UFC researcher. I challenge you in an online game once we release FM22. I'll even let you be the team with the £200 million budget. Hey, I tell you what, Kev might be the actually happening in real life because I think we'll need 200 million in January to do anything. Yeah. He just handed that yellow card to Funny. He's just like, one for you, one for you, one for you. Is it the meme where it's like Oprah's like, one for everyone? It's literally just like that with yellow cards right now. Liverpool are on the attack again, just outside the box. That's Mo Salah. Oh, well saved by Oblak. It's gone straight back to them though. We're honestly playing that deep. Careers like practically playing as a right back. Well, I can't even speak. Can't even say it as. Mo Salah again. Oh, Mo Salah is just so good. He's just so silky with the ball. Honestly, what a player Mo Salah is. What a player. Any single team. Oh, that's 3-0. God, we are so saved. Jesus. Oblak saved it, but he like punched it nearly in front of Mane. God, Jimenez. Josema, man. Honestly, thank God. I didn't finish my tweet because I got carried away about Felipe. Anyways, I'm getting messages and I just can't even be asked at this point in time. I just don't even want to know what anyone says. And then we've got some like ha comments. Didn't realise Newcastle were in the Champions League. Yeah, because we're not. We won't be for 10 years, you absolute freaks. Just people just like to like come on and try and insult me on Twitter for some reason. It's just like really embarrassing. It's so freaking hard. Even last season, we barely won the league in the second half of our last game. We just don't have fluidity in our ones. That Levante game last season set us on the worst path I've ever seen when we lost to Levante 2-0 away last season. That set us on the most horrendous path to the end of the season. It practically nearly lost us the league, that. So 100%. Who would you say is a bigger liability to their respective team? John Shelby or Mario Hermoso? Absolutely Hermoso. Shelby doesn't really influence the game enough, although he is a liability as well. Yeah, Doug says, smash the like button and subscribe if you are new to Kendall's channel. Yes, please do. Please do what Doug says. And as I've said, go and check out Doug's challenge as well. Coming up to half time now. It's probably already half time, is it? Yeah. Obviously, it's not kind of your rock of the yellow shirt skull. I do love this shirt, but as I say, I will think that it's my fault. So yeah, Wijnaldum has scored a brace for PSG. Bring the Prince home to St James's Park, please. I love Wijnaldum, and he's really not usually getting the game there. So, Kendall, what do you boys do now to get back in the game? The problem is, Ravi, the defense has been a huge issue, and at this point in time, there's nothing really much we can do because we haven't got any other senior defenders apart from maybe Lodi, who would come in, and obviously he's not a centre back. Koke can kind of play as a DM if we need him to, and De Paul also plays a little bit deeper in almost a full-back role for Argentina. I don't know what we do because the only people that can now come on and change this game is the likes of Cunha, Hector Herrera, who I might even hazard a risk of putting him on. Trippier's had an absolute utter shocker. I'll be taking him off. But then who do you put in that can work defensively? I just don't know what Simeone's going to do, but he's going to have to do something because this is absolutely embarrassing. Oh, God, I thought I was 3-0. That's absolutely embarrassing. Shout out Diego, evening to you. Samuel says Diego Simeone needs to resign at Atletico Madrid and be replaced by Erik ten Hag. It's almost weird because I don't see Atleti without Diego. I don't see Atleti without Cholo. I just feel like I don't know. It's just not right. I know he'll eventually move on. He's not going to be here for his career. He's not going to be here for all of his life. But it's I don't know. I don't even know who would come in to replace him. It's really hard. Obviously, Torres is doing his coaching at the Juvenile A team right now. So maybe Torres will go in to replace him. I don't know. This is also going to be a hostile game. Yeah, it is. He's like, have a cupcake. I like cupcakes. You have a cupcake. Yeah, off TikTok. If anyone's wondering that, I haven't gone mad. It's off TikTok. Would I take Griezmann at Newcastle? Absolutely, I would. Brian says where they're broadcasting the game. It's on BT Sport, Brian, but I'm sure if BT Sport is not available where you are or you haven't got BT Sport, there might be a stream somewhere. It is on CBS as well, as far as I know, for my friends in America. Sorry, your comments have all disappeared again. It always just rolls to the bottom and does me absolute head in. It is now half time. I can't believe over these 2 legs we've had two red cards. I can believe it, but it's like, why have you not learned from the first time? We were already defensively poor because of the injuries and who we've got missing and stuff. And now you've just went and got a red card. The defender's got a red card. It's just absolutely embarrassing. Totally embarrassing. I want Simeone to get his hands on the trophy so bad, but it's so hard to believe that he will like this. I 100% agree. He is not winning the Champions League anytime soon, especially not playing like this. So if here's what's more stressful watching Newcastle or Atleti. The thing with Newcastle, you expect it. So you know that you're going to lose normally. You know that we're going to not do well. We're not expecting much from it. because of Atletico and because of like our success last season, and I know that we've got the decent players in, I get a lot more frustrated watching Atleti because it's like, why are you doing this? Whereas Newcastle, you can kind of understand because the players aren't as good, you know, we haven't got a manager, like things like that. So I probably do get more stress watching Atleti because it's like unexpected and just absolutely shit. If they can avoid a yellow and count, Atleti can get back to it. Yeah, we can come back, but not playing like this. I normally would back us to come back because we normally do, but just not like this at all. It is just awful. Alan says, what is the score? It is 2-0 Liverpool at the moment. I will pop a banner on the bottom, which I always forget to do because I'll just jump straight into a stream and get distracted. But I'll pop a banner on at the bottom with the score on and update it as we go. Let's get back to the comments. I think you're on about Simeone Magic goes to Newcastle. I want Simeone to Newcastle so bad. Like, you have no idea, but it's not going to happen at any time soon. At this point, I hate Levante more than Real Madrid. This team's our little kryptonite. Those 2 back-to-back games last season, even 2 weeks this season, is just so shit. Yeah, they're like, you know, when teams have a bogey team, Levante are ours altogether. It's just like awful scenes when we play Levante for some reason. We just never do anything good. Shout out Pierre as well. That's good. Hope you're well. I fancy doing a sanity check on me for some ridiculous reason. I'm making the 16-hour round journey to Brighton at the weekend. Plenty of booze will be fun. Honestly, Kev, you are a trooper. I wish I was going. I haven't been away yet this season, like just because obviously my granddad was sick and stuff. I really want to go to away games, but Brighton is like miles away. Brighton and Southampton are the worst away trips. Bournemouth used to be the worst, but Brighton and Southampton are like, oh, they're just the worst aways ever because it is just so long. But safe travels. I hope you bring us back a win. I really, really do. Okay, I'm back. Still talking how that was a red card from a Liverpool fan. I think he ignored him, and then the foul was just stupid as well. So he kind of deserved it. I'm actually not even mad that I'm not mad about it at all, to be honest. So yeah, everyone's kicking off. Everyone's asking what the red was for, and I believe it was for Ig, ignoring the referee. Just catching up on Twitter because like Liverpool fans are at me and I just don't even care at this point. Everyone thinks that I said the red was for a foul, but I didn't. I just meant simply because he did that stupid foul, he just deserved the red. Everyone's like, don't think you got it. I didn't say it was for that. Oh, I hate Twitter. Like, you see, I don't know, you see, pancakes, like, oh, you say you hate waffles. I didn't say the foul was, I didn't say the red was for the foul. I just said he deserved it because the foul was so stupid. I'll get back to your comments in a second. Obviously, everyone on Twitter is just, I follow too many Liverpool fans, man. Stop at me if you're a Liverpool fan. No, it's the English bias from UEFA. What? Yeah, so someone just said there, like, Felipe's red card, it looked like he was like, just accept the yellow, and he was like, yeah, okay, I've got it. And then he got like a red, which is just mad. But yeah. Anyways. Any Liverpool fans in the comments, do you think that you will make changes? I guess Fabinho might even come off later on in the game because you've got a really big game against West Ham at the weekend. But yeah. I'm literally like Ian Beale right now. We've got nothing left. Everyone's asking me about this stupid foul and I don't even want to know. Anyways, let's get back to your comments. I'm so happy I do this Watchalong lens again. Oh, no. As I always say, never thank me. I thank you guys. I thought you told difference because you're background. So, fun fact. These pink prints here match my living room. This is just a side note. Match my living room. And I thought I ordered 3 and I actually only ordered 2. So this middle picture isn't meant to be there. It's literally just a filler until I get another set of these prints get delivered. Because I stupidly only ordered 2 instead of 3. So yeah. Hi, shout out you as well. So I did my flat really well. Currently doing dishes while it's halftime adult life. Oh yeah, Doug, when you're on your own house, it is stressful, but absolutely, utterly congratulations on your new flat. Shout out Yulia as well. She's saying you'll never walk alone. Obviously a Liverpool fan. You're playing really, really well, but we're playing really, really poorly as well. People on Twitter just defy logic. It's quite unreal. You know what, more? Honestly, daily, I think I will not get surprised anymore. And some people just manage to baffle my head every single time. So, yeah. Shout out Ballum as well, who always joins the watch-alongs. Hi, Ken, it's an intense match. 1 and 2-0. More goals could happen. Yeah, more goals can happen, and I hope it's ours, because I honestly cannot be chewed with this. Cannot be chewed. The team can't be so undisciplined when playing on the road. The ref was calling Felipe to come for the card. He ignored him. I don't think it was like an ignore. I think it was like, yes, I know I've got the yellow card, and he was just like backing away and just wanted to move the game. And I don't think it was necessarily like gone out of his way to ignore it. But obviously the referee hasn't been happy with it, and that's fair enough. And he's given the red card. But to be honest, for the stupid foul anyway, he deserves to be off. Absolute divvy. Such an absolute idiot. Good night, Mark. I'll have to do small FM22 research ahead of our release on the night. Keep the faith, tune. Yeah, go and follow Kev if you fancy. And if you want anything to know about Football Manager, please go and ask him. Well, have a good night, Kev, as well. I'm gonna clarify on Twitter that I did not mean the red was for the foul, because everyone's like at me. I'm like, I didn't mean that. So I've just said I didn't think he ignored the referee. I thought he just accepted the yellow card, and I wasn't saying the red was for the foul. So yeah, everyone's at me. Everyone's saying, like, even so, there's a couple of fans saying like it's a bizarre red card. I mean, obviously I haven't watched it again because I can't watch the replay currently right now, but everyone who is on here saying it's bizarre, which is fair enough. You know, everyone like jumps on you, don't they? Because they're like, "Oh, you said it was for the foul," but I didn't say that. And now that I've clarified it, everyone like doesn't even care. Any chances of a comeback? Probably not, because we are playing absolutely disgusting, so shit. So no. Kenna, what do you think was said in the halftime talk? Simeone would have just bulled the life out of them, because, like, would you not? If you'd watched that, if you watched that first half, you would be kicking right off, because I certainly would. A Newcastle question with no Unai Emery, who is similar to Rafa, who won trophies. Twitter people are strange, to be honest, so fussy. You want Eddie Howe, Frank Lampard, or Roberto Martinez, who worked with Jones. To be honest, if it was out of any of them, I would just have any of them, because not one of them is my favoured. Obviously, credentials-wise, I guess Martinez, just simply through his international football, and he's worked with Jones before. But other than that, I wouldn't be like over the moon with either of them. But just if it's going to be a short-term appointment to keep us up, I would take any of them, Ballum, to be honest. Totally. And I don't know if any of them are similar to Emery. Eddie Howe's defensive record's actually quite poor, so I don't know if any of them are similar to Emery, to be honest. Diego says limited attacking options now for Simeone bench. Yeah, because Griezmann's injured. Not injured, sorry, he's suspended, and there's only really Cunha who can come on. So yeah, we're hugely limited, and it's going to set us back a little bit, unfortunately. Kian says, what's your opinion on Felix? I think there's a quality player there, but every time I've seen he's been poor. He's been playing really well in the league since he came back from injury. For Atleti in the league, really well. He's looked like one of the better players on the pitch at most times. The European stage is really hard for him, and he seems to struggle. And I don't want him to necessarily at all. He just seems to. I don't know why that is, but he has had 2 long-term injuries over the last 2 seasons, and he just needs to get back in to the pace of things and learn how European football works, really. Robbie says, so Grizz Can's channel, that was a good show. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love Grizz. He's amazing. Really good guy. So yeah, go and check Grizz's stuff out as well. It's absolutely brilliant. Renee says, bye, take care. You take care as well, Renee. Hello, Madrid. This is looking peak canal. Yes, it absolutely is. I can't even be honestly, just watching it just made me angry because it's just pathetic. Like the whole game has been pathetic so far from us. We've just been embarrassingly bad. And Ginny again getting a brace. Yeah, he looked really happy for him. I haven't watched the game obviously, but really happy for him. When am I going on This Is Football Hassam's channel again? When Hassam asks me, I'll go on. Maybe before we play Liverpool in the Premier League, Newcastle. But I'm always on spaces with him. So if you ever are around on Twitter or anything, hop on a space with us because it's always funny and we always have a good time. Do you think Atletico has a discipline problem? No, I don't, because I think Simeone has got a severe, he is the manager you want to discipline you, if that makes sense. And he always plays a system, and that's just how it has always been, especially in tournaments. But yeah, I just don't even know what to suggest at this point because our bench is just so limited, and we've just done nothing at all of any note apart from embarrassing stuff. So yeah. Anywho. Carrasco is always a player I worry about being a Liverpool fan. Seems to do it all the time. Yeah, he's not done much tonight, actually. I think he's looked quite poor. Rodrigo de Paul's been the main guy for me. But everyone's just passing the ball to Liverpool. Every single time we pass the ball, I just don't really understand it or why we can't string a pass together. It's just embarrassing. And Atletico need to show more fight. Yeah, I think so. We just haven't done anything of note at the moment. Who are your January signs for Atletico Madrid and NUFC? So Newcastle's a little bit more easier because I kind of know what we need to target. And Atleti's different because they attract bigger names. We need defenders at Atleti for certain. We need a right back. But as I say, because the market is a little bit more open for Atleti because of the club and how good they are, and they're a little bit of a higher level, then it's a little bit harder to choose, in my opinion, because you've got more choice of players there. But I would love I know Isak's not going to come from Sociedad, but I love Isak and I think he's a great player. I would love the likes of Kimmich. He's probably not going to leave. Just. I like even Zapata, for example, from Atalanta. I just like people like that. But we seem to like the European pedigree over the English pedigree, if that makes sense. NUFC, it will be Tarkowski, Ward-Prowse, Lingard, Van der Beek, anyone like that really. And to be honest, in the summer, I think I would even try and get Trippier. He wants to be back in the UK. I know he wants to be at Man United, but he wants to be back in the UK, and I think he'll be a great option for us at right back. Thoughts on the new Spurs manager? Look, Conte is a fantastic manager. He's a serial winner, and he'll do okay at Tottenham, I believe. I wanted DePaul when Ginny left. He would have been solid for us. Yeah, DePaul's a fantastic player. He is unbelievable. What a player he is. I really do like him. And obviously with Llorente and stuff out, he has come into his own really in that midfield, and him and Koke seem to work well together. So yeah, I was really happy about the signing when it happened. I wonder if Simeone should referees hand it full time. I don't think so. I can't remember if he normally does. I know managers he doesn't. But yeah, I don't think he will after a day. I know, like, I understand the referee's decision, and it's about respect or, you know, lack of respect. And I understand you've got to control the game in a certain way. And I'm not saying he's wrong or anything like that. It's just like more frustrating. Again, to have another stupid red card. Just very, very frustrating. Anyways, the game's going to kick off again. Do you want 1 or 2 big signs from Newcastle, 4 or 5 smaller signs if you only have 200-ish million to spend? So in January, I just want us to take advantage of the loan market and maybe get 1 or 2 permanent players in. In the summer, I'll be looking at spending quite a bit of money. Not too much so that the team doesn't gel, but we really, really need to be looking at like quality, because the way that we've been playing is embarrassing. I don't think I would keep maybe 3 or 4 players out of the whole squad, if I'm honest with you guys, which I have said a lot of times before. But obviously, that's not going to be completely changed in the summer. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I would just... The loan market in... sorry that I'm looking over here, by the way, I'm looking at telly. The loan market in January and a couple of players, and then in the summer, spend a little bit more money. Because we need it. If anyone's watched us lately, we are absolutely desperate to spend money because that squad is embarrassing. Simeone will do the Naruto run after full time. Well, I'm hoping he does the Cajon celebration again, because that means we win. Or at least we draw. We need a draw from this game. I mean, it's not like imperative that we get a win, but like really it is at the same time. But yeah, just gonna pop this app back on because I accidentally closed it off. So we're back for the second half. Liverpool are already on the attack. Well, that's no surprise there, is it? Nope. God, can we do anything right today? I've just switched on the game, so was there any changes at halftime? I don't know. I didn't see. Let me check. Yeah, Kev said I called the red. Yeah, I did call the red. I knew it was going to happen. Anyhow, let's have a look. Dear me. Anyways, let's go. Oh, I've accidentally paused that. I didn't mean to pause that. Get off, please. My cat is currently scratching my TV trying to get the ball. That's 3-0. That defending is an absolute, utter embarrassment. That is Sunday League defense. Like, that's even worse. Also, is that not offside? That is... Oh, no, that's not offside. He's playing him on. He's playing him on. Who is that tool? Kieran Trippier. Oh, my God. It's not offside, I don't think. You guys are ahead of me, I think, because I accidentally paused the TV. Oh, please be offside. Please. It's not offside. I think Trippier's playing him on, but please be offside. I know it sounds mad because we're already losing 2-0, but please be offside. Oh, it's offside. Also, why is Jota loving his life against Atleti? Grow up. Yeah, it's offside anyways, guys. It's offside. Thank God. Anyway, Sadio Mane is substituted at halftime with Roberto Firmino coming on. I think that means, yeah. Congrats to Firmino as well. He's just had a baby, hasn't he? So, he hasn't, but his wife has. Or girlfriend, whatever. Yeah. Well, thank God, we're now moving on. We're still 2-0 because that goal was just disallowed for offside. But if that is the way we're going to play, this could be 4-5-0. I wouldn't be surprised, and that is embarrassing. Every single one of them players wants to look at themselves, because realistically, it's not Simeone's fault, because that start 11 we couldn't really necessarily change because we've got so many injuries, and we're struggling. But other than that, like, the players want to take a long hard look at themselves, because every single one of them has been an utter embarrassment, absolute utter embarrassment. In fact, I'm proper mortified, because it's like, you support a team who are just dog shit. Why is my phone not charging? Probably doesn't want me to see anything going on. Oh, I thought my phone charger broke, but I'd like pulled the thing up so the thing wasn't going in the bottom. My God, we need to play 9 at the back here. It's absolutely embarrassing. I like, you know when you just want to turn your phone off because you're getting smashed, right? And Peter just at me and just really annoying me. Oh, dear God. Liverpool can qualify with a draw. I wonder if Klopp might take the foot off the gas and rest some key players. Yeah, they've got a big game against West Ham at the weekend as well. That it's kind of a must-win, because they're behind Chelsea by a few points now. So they need to win the game against West Ham, which won't be an easy game. Salah. Oh, God's sake, that's 3-0. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, how have they missed that? Oh, Black saved it then. Firmino just missed it. How have they missed that? Jesus. Rodrigo de Paul's face is like a beetroot. He's working that hard. He should not have to be defending. And I know he plays a deeper role for Atleti. I know that. But he shouldn't have to be defending, because he's our main creator in midfield. Jesus, honestly, this is awful. This is absolutely awful. Get some changes on right now. Oh, João Felix is booked now. Do you know what? I absolutely can't be asked for this absolute utter bullshit. It's absolutely pathetic. Matip is having a go at goal. That's where we're at. That is where we're playing today. Honestly, I'll be making 4 changes. That's not a joke either. I'm not joking. I'll be putting Cunha on now for Suarez, because what an absolute... He's come back to his old stomping ground, right, and looked like a fool. He's just looked like an absolute utter fool. He hasn't done a thing. Totally embarrassing. Get him off now for Cunha. I would be putting Hector Herrera on in midfield as well, because that is just embarrassing how we've played. I'll be putting Lodi on for him also, and I'll be putting Vasalco on as well, because that's just it's just moronic how we're playing. Absolutely moronic. Who would I rather win the Champions League, Newcastle or Atletico? I would rather Newcastle win the Champions League. Any question, if anyone wants to ask me in the future, any question about Atleti or Newcastle, I want Newcastle to win above Atleti every single time. But obviously, when we're not playing each other, because we're very unlikely that we'll be playing each other anytime soon, I obviously want Atleti to win and Newcastle to win separately. So that is the answer to that. Oh, my throat hurt off shouting at these absolute imbeciles. How are the other games going? Does anyone know? I'll check now, actually. That's Liverpool in again. Oh, my God. That could have been 5-0, honestly. They've missed 3 great chances. We are just embarrassing. That's just embarrassing, to be honest. I'm just going to check the scores in the other games now. Champions League. The Champions. Thank you for whoever just pointed that. I can't remember in the comments who pointed that out, that had it 3-0 Atleti. But obviously it was ruled out, so it is still 2-0 Atleti. So thank you for that. I get so distracted. Oh, so Jota's shoulder was offside. Really? Anywho, I am looking at the other games. So Sparta beating Besiktas 3-0. I started but watching Besiktas a little bit more this season because of Michy Batshuayi. So that's sad. Dortmund are beating Ajax 1-0. Wow, on the return fixture after the absolute pumping that Ajax gave Dortmund at the at home, but Hummels has been sent off. Inter Milan are beating Sheriff 1-0. Obviously, Liverpool and Atletico 2-0. Man City 2-1 to Club Brugge. And PSG are now beating Leipzig 2-1, which I thought PSG would win, but there's still a lot of time left. Sporting just made it 4-0. No more. I said I would always, if Newcastle ever played Atleti, which is not anytime soon, I want Newcastle to win every single time. But if they play separately, like when Atleti play, I want obviously them to win and Newcastle to play when they play separately. That's what I meant. Atleti on the attack, but João Felix has just lost the ball. Honestly, I just don't even know for them at the moment. I just don't even know at this point, because what even is the embarrassing situation? That's a foul. I swear on my life, like every time I do Atleti Watchalongs, we lose. Well, no, we didn't. We won the league when I did a watch-along. All right, we're making some changes. So what I said, so Lodgy's coming on and Herrera's coming on. Thank and praise the absolute Jesus Lord, because we actually need God right now to save this goal. Anyways. Oh my God, what was Alisson doing there? Game on, 2-1, Suarez, let go, celebrate. Oh, you didn't even freaking celebrate, man. Grow up. You're getting booed every time you get the ball. Grow up, you pathetic little man. Oh my God, it's offside. See how everything just goes wrong? This is what I mean. Everything just goes wrong. Has he been subbed off as well? No. I mean, I did say he needed to be subbed off, but when you actually need a goal, he's kind of the clutch guy. So that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? So now we're relying on Cunha and Correa to score a goal last minute. That's fucking embarrassing. Oh my God, honestly. I love El Cholo, right? I love Cholo so much, but he just makes shitty decisions. And I know I did say take Suarez off, but after seeing that and what he can do, it's like, why have you done that? What a bloody chew. Suarez hooked after he's just scored a goal. I know it was real dog, but how can you be hooked after just scoring a goal? That's actually embarrassing, isn't it? A left back and a DM for two forwards. Yeah, you tell me. You tell me. I thought Cunha was going to come on, but obviously he hasn't. I mean, he might. But then who the friggin' hell do you take off for Cunha now? Because I would have, if you were going to make an attack and change. Fucking Jesus Christ, mate. What an absolute stress. So Lodi and Herrera have come on for Felix and Suarez, which is absolutely, utterly baffling when you're trying, like when you could just have been 2-1 there, just embarrassing. I don't want people at me. Just honestly, stop at me at the minute because I'm just so mad. It's just so pointless. Up for a collab, Liverpool, Newcastle, and December. Yeah, just let me know, Doug. 100%. Obviously Liverpool fans are saying Thiago's come on. That's fair enough. Just watch Thiago spray the ball around the field a bit more, make us look even more shit. Which one? Where did I just see that comment? Which one Atletico player would you have at Newcastle if you had an option? It would be Llorente for me. 100%, because I just think he's just great. He's just fantastic and exactly what we need in midfielder. Prediction for Saturday: Brighton versus Newcastle. 2-0 Brighton. That's my prediction. Sorry that I have predicted us to lose, but I think we will. Simeone intends on parking the bus to keep it 2-0. Yeah. He probably does now. Them changes make it seem like that way, because the only attacker now we have on the bench, on the pitch is Correa. So yeah. He was at fault for the second goal. Suarez was at fault for the second goal, and he passed it to Liverpool and they scored. So you're right, absolutely right. He deserved to be hooked, but I just think when you need a goal, it's almost like that's like you need to keep Suarez on, really. And we have no options to the bench. No, we don't. Our bench is extremely limited because 3 players who would I'd probably even be playing necessarily our bench players are out, and Savic and Griezmann are obviously suspended. So there's 5 like starting 11 players who have gone. So yeah. Oh, Black, you need a keeper. Listen, I would take the whole Atletico squad at this point. I don't even think like anyone from Newcastle will get in the Atletico team. Like no one. St. Maximin is a bench player as a push. Anyways, Liverpool are on the attack and we're just defended and gone back to Oblak. João Felix, yeah, João's amazing, but he's just not complete enough for what Newcastle need right now. In the future, maybe, obviously, when you're good. Do you think Atletico get out of the group now? 2 vital games. We've now got to win the next 2 games, which is it's doable because like we've already beat AC Milan. We drew against Porto. It's doable, but like, why have we left it like that? We've come out today and it's extremely embarrassing, and we can't. In fact, if we drop out of the group and go to Europa, I would honestly not be surprised, and I think it would be deserved because we've been just embarrassing. Totally embarrassing. If I'm honest, I think we'll probably lose if no manager comes in, but with a new manager, anything can. Yeah, new manager bounce and stuff depends on who it is. But this is the thing, more like we're taking so much time to appoint a new manager. Like they don't even have time to work with the players. We've got 2 must-win games now, Brighton and Brentford. And I think we've got like Arsenal. So we are absolutely desperate to win these next 2 games, and we really need to have someone in. Like now. It's just friggin' embarrassment, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. So yeah. Anyhow. And I wants to say, Billy, I respect him for that. Yeah, I don't blame him at all. He's not the issue. He's not the issue. So if you win and draw, you don't get through. So we've lost now. So Porto are a point above us. If we win and draw, what will we have? If we win 7, we'll only have 8 points if we win and draw. So say we beat Porto, then we'll have 7 and they'll still be on 5. And then they draw. Actually, so a draw and a win, depending on which way it is, would see us through, I think. Yeah. I kind of, off the top of my head, I kind of think that, but we've literally got to win we've got to beat AC Milan. And Liverpool have got to beat Porto, which I think they'll do. And then we can kind of draw against Porto, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Do you have Milan next? Yeah, we have Milan next. You have to beat Porto, basically. Yeah, we have to beat one of the next 2, 100%, and draw. We have to win and draw, or 2 wins, that we can't afford to lose another one. And if we do, then we deserve it, to be honest. I 100% agree with you. Let's see what happens in 24, 48 hours. Yeah, it's another new day with Newcastle at this point more, I think. We've just got to take it day by day because it's just very, very embarrassing. So we're 65 minutes in now. Oh, look who's there! Oh, look. Nah. Did you see how depressed the love of my life just was there? Did you see? Did you see how depressed the love of my life was? Oh. He's come back to Anfield. Oh, no. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Anyway, I just feel like crying now because he just looked so sad. And everyone knows he's like absolute utter love of my life, like literally love of my life. He's the whole reason why I even follow Atleti to this day. He's the whole reason. Oh! And look how much we are embarrassing him. We're so embarrassing because like he doesn't like Liverpool. Like he is Atleti. Like he's just that's what he is. But look how much we've embarrassed him tonight against his other former team as well. Look how much we've embarrassed him. Oh my god! I've just realised that this group is like the Torres Champions League group. AC, Liverpool, and Atleti. I've just realised that. Yeah, one in the comments said he's bulked up. He got his PT like license, and he did a lot of PT training, and obviously now he coaches the juvenile A team. Everyone's just messaging me about Torres. I can't even type you. I can't even see. I'm that bloody boiling. Yeah, he looked upset. Super upset. Oh, everyone's still on about the frigging red card. I'm sick and tired of hearing from it. If I'm honest, like, oh, is that a shoot? Mate, honestly, if I see Kieran Trippier in person, I'll just punch his head in, to be honest, because what an embarrassment. I won't really, but thoughts if we drop to Europa? Oh, that's probably a penalty. Friggin' great. If this is a penalty, what like the watch along may as well end now, because what is the actual point? If we drop to Europa, we deserve it. We haven't done anything of note in this Champions League so far. We crumble every single time we play in the Champions League, and it's just a total embarrassment. So I wouldn't even be surprised. Atletico Madrid need Diego Costa type striker now in the January transfer window. We just need anyone, to be honest. Just need anyone. The thing is, the team is fine. It's just when we get injuries, we seem to have like loads at the same time, and it like obviously that's the worst. So it's a struggle. No pen. What if you win Europa? Kind of redemption. It's not redemption because I don't like Simeone's won Europa. He doesn't need to win it again. Well, like, do you know what I mean? So he needs to win Champions League. That's it. He needs to do that. Vasalco is coming on, and Cunha's come on for Koke. But I can't even speak. Bizarre. Is that the right word? Bizarre's a word, isn't it? Oh my god, I just had a proper brain fart. What was that? Bizarre decision is what I was going to say. Shake captain off, but anywho. Griezmann and Felipe won't be there for next game. Felipe is not a miss for me as long as Savic is back, so he can just F right off clean through this floor for me. Griezmann is, yeah. So, yeah. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's conceded defeat with these subs. To be honest, Mo, we didn't really have any. I can't explain it. We just didn't have another choice. Like, the league's now important. We obviously know that we've lost tonight. There's no chance for us winning. And the league is more important because obviously we're fourth in the league right now. We're not like miles away off top of anything. But we really need to focus on the league. And so I do understand it. I do understand taking the players off and that. But still, he's done the subs the wrong way around, if that makes sense. So yeah. Also, Torres is the team that Torres coaches, obviously, which is the Atletico Juvenile A team. They just lost to Liverpool under 19s or whatever it was as well. So Torres has just come from a defeat to watch another defeat, which is just friggin' embarrassing. So. "70 minutes in now, well, 71 minutes. We've had the ball a bit more, but like, that's a foul. Liverpool just look so good this year, don't they? They just look brilliant. In the league and everything like that, they just look great. Oh, fuck me now, Jesus, Lord above. There's no point in possession football, right, if you're just not going to do anything with it. There's no point in just messing about with the football. Just hoof it. There's just why? Like, we've got nothing left to do. We're 2-0 down, just hoof it up. Kind of what would you do if Sunderland win the Carabao Cup? Let them, to be honest. Like, they're not going to catch up to us now. I mean, if we get down the Championship and they get promoted, they might, but I don't think they're going to. And hopefully we don't. But, you know, but they're not going to catch up to us in terms of like level of club now, simply because of the takeover. So if they win it, let them win it. Let them enjoy. Let them enjoy for now. So we've got another throw-in. No, we haven't. Is it a Liverpool throw-in? Oh no, it's our throw-in. I'm very sorry, guys, because this game has been super horrible. It's been super bad from us. Obviously, I know that Liverpool, some of you Liverpool fans in the comments, so you'll be loving it. You'll be loving life. That's fair enough. But yeah, from an Atleti side of things, it's been horrible. I can't even express just how bad it's really been. Like, we can't even get a foot on the ball. Liverpool's football is just quick, it's smooth, it's simple, A to B. That's exactly how you need to play football, and they're like the epitome of it. It's absolutely brilliant. And City are now 3-0 up against Club Brugge. So obviously they've done well. Do you miss a time with a derby? Yeah, I do miss the atmosphere and stuff, but I don't miss the results and the worry of the results. It adds support to Liverpool, so he'll be very, very happy then. Very happy. Come on, just score, shoot, bang. Oh my days, man. Ugh. Herrera's just missed a chance there. What is the point? There is none. There is none for us right now. Look, even my hair's going wild because it's just sick and tired of this. Shoot, why Cuba should have been tested. Yeah, it was awful from him. I mean, he's not a goal scorer, let's be honest, Hector Herrera, but I think he's quite an underrated little player. I think he's quite decent. Don't stress, the whole party watching. You're great. Oh, thank you so much, honestly. You guys stick around, and I'm always grateful for it, more than you know. Is that Bobby off injured there? Oh yeah, Bobby Firmino's come off injured. Oh, Javi Serrano's come on for Korea. I mean, for what reason I have no idea, but bless him. It's so nice to see him in the start 11 because that's something you don't see very often. That's nice. That's nice to see. Really good to see. Imagine if he scores. I'd be over the moon for him. Over the moon. Minamino one. Oh my days, I literally forgot about like Minamino because obviously he was at Southampton last year, wasn't he? I forgot about Minamino. Wow, that's insane. Would you rather have Aguero in his prime or Griezmann in his prime of playing at Atletico? That's a hard question. Griezmann was a different animal, like for Atleti, but his consistency has been extremely poor. Whereas Aguero, up until like the last 2 years, Aguero's consistency at Man City was very, very good. It was great for Atleti as well. So it's a hard one, but probably Aguero for me, just simply because of the longevity of his consistency, whereas Griezmann's hasn't been as long. I was enjoying watching. Oh, thank you so much, Doug. Again, thank you. First time watching today, you know your football. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that because normally people are telling me, you know, the sexist people are saying women shouldn't talk about football. So it's nice to get comments like that. Thank you so much. Fulham 7-0 Blackburn. Wow, that's crazy. Fulham, are they near the top of the championship? I'm assuming so, probably. Who's their manager now, anyway? I don't like keep up with the championship if we're not in it. Which is probably a good thing because it means I don't have to keep up with it, but that's mad. Minamino only missed his first Premier League appearance against Brighton at the weekend. Yeah, I completely forgot he was still at you guys for some reason. It just didn't cross me mind. For anyone wondering why I am so happy about Javi Serrano making his debut, his first team debut, especially in the Champions League as well, is because he's been at Atletico since he was 7 years old, which is crazy. So now he's making his first team debut, which is amazing, and in the Champions League as well. So, you know, I love stories like that, and shout out to him because this will be amazing for him, like amazing. It's like a dream. So yeah, shout out to him. Obviously not in the circumstances you kind of want him to come on, but yeah, still amazing. Marco Silva's the manager of Fulham, is he? Wow, okay. Crazy. How did you become a big Atletico supporter? So, is that Origi? Origi like makes me think he's just like the clutch guy. Like he always gets a goal and he always concerns me a lot. Yeah, so I became an Atletico fan because I was on holiday in 2004, and whenever we used to go on holiday as kids, my granddad would like take us to see a game, or you know, we'd go to the stadium or something like that. So we, sorry, you know, when your parents just text you and you have to kind of like look. So yeah, we went to on holiday and I saw an Atletico game and I saw a 20-year-old Fernando Torres who was just coming up to be captain at that time, and absolutely utterly my 9-year-old self full on fell in love with Fernando Torres. I mean, I'm still utterly in love with the man till this day. People say it's lust, but obviously I think it's like deep down love in my heart. But yeah, I fell in love with him. Started following Atleti from that summer. Followed Torres's career because obviously only 2 years later he went to Liverpool, and followed his career and followed Atleti since that point. So yeah, coming up to 17 years. It will be 17 years now because of 2021. So 17 years of following Atleti as well, and like 22 years of following Newcastle. So yeah. Mad story time for everyone. How old is Javi Serrano? He is 18, I believe. I think. So yeah, really big dreams for the teenager. Serrano's a baller, really good in the ball. Yeah, I haven't watched him that much. I mean, I've heard loads about him. But yeah, he's a decent young baller. So it was lust. Well, I think love because I'm so deeply in love with the man till this point, like in my life. It's never gone away. It's always stayed. I've always loved him to like the extreme points. So I don't think it's necessarily lust. I just think it's like an infatuation that I've had all my life and I will have forever and a day. So yeah. I think Origi is such an underrated player. I'm surprised nobody's taken him from Liverpool. Would love him at the turn, if I'm honest. Yeah, I quite like Origi. As I said, he's like very in clutch situations. He's really, really good. So yeah, I wouldn't mind him at Newcastle either, really. Serrano could be good with Pedri in that Spanish midfield. Yeah, imagine a young little pivot like that. It'll be amazing, wouldn't it? Right, so remember everybody that I said our passing was atrocious, right? Tonight, like Atletico's passing was atrocious. Liverpool have completed 510 passes today. We've completed 180. That is how bad the passing is. I knew I wasn't making it up. I knew every time I was watching it, we were passing it to them. That's how bad our passing's been. So this loss is utterly, utterly deserved. Utterly deserved. Newcastle first. Atleti watched the scoreline. Oh, got about 12-0 Atleti probably. Right now, probably 3-0 Atleti in 1 year, 3-0 Newcastle. I don't know. It'll take a good few years before we do anything. Trust me on that. So we're in the coming up to the 82nd minute now. It's still 2-0 Atleti. I was going to say that's wishful thinking. 2-0 Liverpool. Kendall, who would you sign as Newcastle's first signing? It would be a centre back for me, so it would be like the likes of Tarkowski or something like that, which I think is achievable. I'd have to have some work to do to finish second in this group 2 more matches. Yeah, we've got to win the next 2. I mean, a draw and a win depending on Porto's results. But yeah, we are utterly, utterly desperate now to win the next 2 games. Dean Henderson at Newcastle, I would consider it. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say no, but keepers are probably somewhere we don't need to strengthen at the moment until we can get a really decent goalkeeper. Yeah, as Balam says, the thing we need is a manager. We are desperate for a manager more than anything. Like in the next few days, we're desperate for a manager. So Liverpool on the attack again. Just cleared the ball away there. What do you think about Coutinho possibly joining Newcastle in January? I would love Coutinho. Like that sort of player I would not expect us to attract at all. I know his form hasn't been great for the last few years, or things like that, and he hasn't necessarily been the Coutinho that was at Liverpool. But still, I wouldn't even expect us to attract anybody like that. So yeah, I would 100% take Coutinho. So Teddy, you said my camera was blurry. I think it might be because it's on auto focus, so if I move too quickly, it focuses out. So yeah, and everyone's saying it's in HD. Oh, that's good that you see me in HD. That's good news. Obviously means our camera's doing okay. Unbelievable on the pass. Liverpool just another level at most opponents. Yeah, they've played really well. Their form has been fantastic this season. And we've just got to take this 2-0 on the chin because they've played really well and we've played really horrifically. So, yeah, not really much we can do at this point. Coutinho, Toni Kroos and others are linked. Yeah, imagine them at Newcastle. Honestly, we were begging for Hamza Chowdhury. Not us as fans, but as a club, we were begging for Hamza Chowdhury in the summer. And now Coutinho and Toni Kroos. That's insane. I did see Sula as well was interested in coming because he believes in the project, and obviously that Christian Falk buying guy had tweeted that earlier. Whether that's going to happen, I don't know, but I mean that'll be another great cop if so. PSA just got home from work, chilling with you for the Watchalong on UCL action on my phone, and the TV life is good. Yes, it is. Well, not for Atletico fans right now. Thank you for the Watchalong, Kate, of the very good work on here. Thank you again, Sean, so much. You are always really supportive, so thank you so much for that. We've been utterly tormented in this game today, sadly. I expected a little bit more from us, really. We've just done nothing of note. We've not shown any fight or desire or anything at all. We haven't attacked. Liverpool just scored another goal. That's 3-0. Great, unreal, crap. It's ruled out. Is it? Yeah. People ask me to do streams at full time. I don't want to. I don't want to do streams at full time. I don't want to talk to anyone. Still 2-0 anyways. Brighton match for Newcastle. Would you take 1-1 draw? Yeah, I would. Listen, we also need to take the piss out of Steve Bruce for saying accumulation of points, right? But right now, because of the position that we're in, it actually is about just getting any points you can. I would much, much rather take a point away from home than another loss. Obviously, I would just take any points at this time. So yeah. Was the selection going at this game the right choice for you? So yes, because the start 11 almost picked itself in a sense, because we had very few players fit who we would start. As I said, Griezmann and Savic, are suspended. So there's like 5 start 11 players out. Personally, for me, I would have started Cunha and then brought on Suarez, because as we saw, for example, he scored. I know it was ruled out. But if you want a goal, Suarez is the guy. So bringing him on right from the start was a little bit strange to me. But again, I'm not a football manager, so maybe I'm wrong. But that's just my opinion. But other than that, the team pretty much picked itself. Ads says keep grinding high. And thank you so much, Ads. Please go and check out JNA TV. That Ads, Gem, and others do as well. If you can, please go and check them out. Ajax came from behind and scored against 10-man Borussia Dortmund and winning 2-1. Oh, amazing. So Ajax are my Dutch team. If anyone didn't know, I used to live in Holland, in Amsterdam. So Ajax are my Dutch team. So that's really nice to hear. Newcastle probably going to get a bunch of mercenaries like City when they got money. Yeah, it's probably going to be that way for a little bit of a while. Oh, Trippier's down. Just get him off me. Get him out of my face. Absolutely pissed me off today. Big time him. He's been atrocious. Yeah, it's going to be like that for a little while. It's just going to have to be something that we accept. But if we're doing any better in the league, then I can accept that for a little bit of a time. Maybe tomorrow do a play rating once you get over the speed. That's a really, really good idea, Yash. I really like that idea, actually. I've never done play ratings on my channel before, so that is a great idea, and I might take you up on that, actually. So thank you for that. Did you ever start a second channel? Actually, Ravi, I did start it. I haven't uploaded anything on there, but I did start it, and I need to keep remembering to link it in the description below, because I'm going to do a little bit like vlogs and stuff on there as well. So, yeah. Brighton looking good, probably finish like 10th. Yeah, they probably will, and that's, good for them, because they played good football last season, just results weren't going their way. So yeah, Brighton do really, really, really well. If you're new, please subscribe and set the notification bell on. Diego's got it spot on. If you are new here, or this is the first watch along you watched, please like the video, because it helps massively with the algorithms. YouTube's been a little bit strange for every content creator at the moment. So please like the video. Please sub if you haven't already. Just even if you don't want to watch my content, the subs just help me out hugely. And I would really, really be grateful for that. So please do. And also click the bell to get notified for any uploads that I do in the future, or when we go live on the channel. It's been a good watch along. Shame Atletico lost. Another watch along one day will be good in the near future. Yeah, I'll keep doing watch alongs, because I quite like it. So there'll be a watch along for the Brighton game on Saturday, if anyone wants to tune in for that. I'm going to do a watch along for Brighton Newcastle, because I will be doing, if I'm not at the away games, I'll be doing watch alongs for them. So yeah, if you want to join me on Saturday for the watch along, please do that. It is a 5:30 kickoff on Saturday. Obviously, I know there's bonfire night and stuff like that over the weekend, so you might be out. But if you would like to join me for that watch along, please do. Yeah, good watch along. Might watch Newcastle game. Yeah, as I've just said, Brighton and Newcastle on Saturday, there'll be a watch along for that. So please join me if you can. And if you ever need mods, I'm happy to help. Yeah, actually, to be honest, where you are, what I can do right now is do that, because I need to put mods on my channel, because I can't even remember if I've got any mods on the channel, to be honest. There, I don't have add you as a moderator on the channel right now. If anyone else wants to be mod, let me know quickly while I'm on doing it. But yeah, thank you so much for that, because I just normally do it for my StreamYard. But yeah, if there's mods, that would be amazing. Yes, hit that like button, people. Yes, please do. Is that now full time? Not even enough full time. Oh, Teddy says he will be here. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll put, obviously if you don't follow me on my socials already, please do. My as I say here, my @ is here for Twitter's got an X on the end, but it's still kind of wrong. You'll probably find me if you look. So please follow me because that's where I update everything like Twitter and Instagram and things like that. Yeah, definitely in the game. Always enjoy your content. IQ, your show with Ellie, the Chelsea fan is fine. You should do more with it. Oh, thank you so much. I love Ellie. She is one of my favourite people. We've become such good friends over the last few months, and she's absolutely amazing. But thank you so much for that comment. Really appreciate it. I first when I saw you on that debate talk thing Sky Sports did with fans and oh yes, the overlap. Yeah, that was incredible as well. That was absolutely amazing experience. Don't mind being a mod, still do my masters technically though. I'll add you as a mod as well. Yeah, it's just to help out with like spam comments or anything like that. So yeah, and Teddy says he can be a mod as well. So I've added everyone who said they can be a mod, I've added you as mods so you can like control the chat and the spams and things like that. What time is Newcastle game on Saturday? It's at 5:30. It's a 5:30 kickoff on Saturday, Pierre, so it'll be on the TV on Sky probably, or BT, depending on which one. Please be Brighton on Saturday. Oh, God, honestly, I don't think we will. I can't see it happening, but wow, if we do, that would be incredible. So, yeah. Well, says, I love your content and I'll be here every watch on whenever I'm free from work. Definitely recommend you people hit this sub button and like your videos. Thank you again so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate it and your support, because that's literally what keeps me here and like keeps me doing this basically. Just you lot watching me. That is a foul. Yeah, thank you very much. That's a foul and a yellow card to Joel Matip. Can I just say, right, something that really frustrates me, and it frustrates me no matter what team it's doing, if it's out, if it's mine, if it's the opposition, it is a foul, it's a yellow card, right? I hate when players surround the referee when he's given a card. He's given a card, leave it and crack on. There's no point in arguing because you're more likely to get a red card if you've argued. I just find it embarrassing. Like, does anyone else? Like, does it just annoy anyone else? It annoys me, like, a lot. Anyways, Atletico have got like one last-ditch attempt at a goal, but no, what's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing, really. I should probably just get Twitter to follow you. That's because my news have been depressing. Oh, I feel you on the football being depressing. Yeah, get Twitter. It is like my newspaper. I find out everything on Twitter. Smash out the likes and subscribe to this quality channel. Thank you again. I super appreciate that. I don't use the channel much. I have been using it a little bit more lately, which has been super good. But yeah, please sub if you can, because we're like nearly at 3K now. I'm watching on here and it's on BT Sport. Yeah, that's what I'm watching on as well. Do you do watch-alongs for every game? Most Athletic games, yes, I do, because obviously I'm not at Atletico games. I am going in February to my first one at the Wonder. I've not been at the Wonder yet since it was built, because it was built like when I had my daughter and stuff, and I just haven't been to Madrid since the Wonder. I did go to the Calderon, but not the Wonder. So I'm going in February, but other than that, most Atletico games will be streamed on this channel as watch-alongs, because, as I say, I don't obviously go to the games. Newcastle away games, if I'm not there, will be streamed as watch-alongs as well. But the home games won't be, because obviously I've got a season ticket, so I'll be at most home games. So yes. 3-1 Ajax as well, so well done Ajax. So that means they will have topped the group as well. And Leipzig just scored. Oh, so it's 2-2 PSG Leipzig. Wow. Okay. I think Felipe messed up. If Savic isn't fit, you have to play someone else. The thing is, yes, we only really have Felipe who can play as a centre-back, like in the team, if Savic isn't fit, which is a concern. So yeah, he is fit, but he's suspended. So yeah. How many Athletic kits do you have? And Newcastle shirts? Take care as much as almost. So yeah, the match is done now, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. I'll just go through the last of a couple of comments and then we will end the stream. But I have about 8 Atletico kits and about the same currently Newcastle kits, but actually I have loads more older Newcastle kits that probably don't fit me anymore at my mum's house, which obviously I don't live with my mum, I live on my own with my daughter. So yeah, I appreciate you for my Insta yesterday. Oh, no problem at all. Obviously Ajax just scored again. Yeah, 3-1 Ajax. And okay, if I was to know he's not injured, as I say, he's suspended. So yeah, big up Doug as well. If anyone's YouTubers in the comments, as I always say at the end of every stream, please feel like you can leave your YouTube in the comments below the video and let people subscribe, because I want this to be a space for all content creators, because I know how hard it is to, you know, get in this business and get subs and stuff. I'm still working at it myself. Please, as we've said throughout the video, and as all of the comments have kindly reminded everyone, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and share this video out to anyone who is around, all of your friends just on socials and things like that. The stream's just flicked over to the Leipzig and PSG game, by the way. There's a minute left on extra time, but it's probably over because my stream's behind. But yeah, please follow on my socials, which is this account here. And as always, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Please, I think the idea of, I can't remember who mentioned it earlier, that I think might have been Yash, the idea of doing play ratings for Atleti tomorrow is a great idea, and I think I will go ahead and do that, and I'll upload. I might film tonight and upload tomorrow. But that's a great idea, so thank you for that idea. But yeah, if you want to join me at it'll be from like 5:25, 5:25 on Saturday evening for the Brighton Newcastle game. Please join me for that. That should be fun, if getting smashed is your idea of fun. But please join me then. And again, thank you so much for all of your love and support. I appreciate every single time. But have a great week, guys, and I'll see you next time.